so you've already watched the demo on me making the pasta dough. This is the pasta dough after it's sat. This was actually in the fridge for probably about 5 or 6 hours. So we're going to start the rolling process. I have my attachments to the KitchenAid, which has rollers and cutters. If you were doing a hand crank, you would do the same process, except you would just be cranking it by hand, and it takes 2 people. This way I can do it with 1. I cut the roll of dough into about 1-inch pieces, okay? And I had some rolled out already over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten it. I'm going to turn my roller down to 1, and I'm going to flatten it. I'm going to set the spinner or the roller on the highest setting I can, and I'm going to start passing it through. Every time you pass it through, you're going to fold it in half. So you have the ends and the bottom where you folded it. I'm going to do this 5 times. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sometimes what you'll have to do, if you can't get it as wide, like I did, you'll have to fold it in thirds, set it down to the next setting, and then put it in this way to get it to spread out, but I got lucky that time. Now we're going to drop it down 2 times on each setting, from 2 to 5. Drop it down to 3. 3. We'll go to 4. 5. And then finally the number 5. I'm going to bring my pasta sheets over here. And we're going to lay them out, let them dry up a little bit. Notice I'm not using any flour, I'm not using any cornmeal. The dough itself is ready to go. Okay, it's not tacky. It sat here for about 4 or 5 minutes. They're not laminating on themselves. I can pull them apart easily. So let's switch out the roller. We're going to make a little fettuccine. So we just unscrew it from the top. Never wash these. Always just knock them out by hand. Let them dry. Use a paintbrush, air compressor to get it there. Okay. Never ever put them in your dishwasher. Never ever wash them. That goes the same for your hand cranks. So now I put the cutter in. I'm going to grab a sheet tray. I'm going to put it back up to 10. I just like rolling it. I'm going to try to keep it very even as it comes through. We have our fettuccine. Just like so. So now we'll pretend that I cut all the fettuccine, which I didn't, but I'll come back to that in a quick second. So we made our bolognaise sauce. So I just washed out the pot. You see how nice and thick and how red the bolognaise sauce got? Perfect. So now I'm just going to put it back into this pan. Okay, I'm going to turn that on low. Actually, I'm going to turn it on a medium. You're going to come around this way so I can finish up my... So I have my strainer for my fresh pasta. We have our sauce. Get yourself a little saute pan. Put that on well. Bolognaise sauce. We're going to finish that with about a cup and a half of milk, cream, whatever your choice of dairy is. Anything but almond milk or cashew milk, you don't want to do that. And we're going to put probably about 2 ounces of butter right into the sauce. And we're going to let that all come together. Just like that. At this point, we'll check for salt and pepper. I know mine's good, but you should check yours at this point. And this is your bolognaise sauce, all ready to go. So now we have our water boiling. We're going to take our fresh pasta, and we're going to throw it right in there. Like so. Give it a quick little stir. Make sure they don't stick together. With that boiling salted water, I have my bolognaise sauce. Everything's melting nice in there. My pasta's starting to float already. Fresh pasta cooks very quickly, so you want to keep your eye on it. And what I like to do is just take a little bit of my bolognaise sauce, put it into a saute pan. We're going to take our fresh pasta, which cooks that quickly, and a little bit of the pasta water, because it's nice boiling salted water, and we're going to throw it right on in there. I always suggest when you cook your fresh pasta, cook it in batches. You don't want to dump a whole batch of pasta in one shot. You want to keep it so that there's plenty of room for it to expand and get coated. A nice coating on your bolognaise sauce on your pasta, and then we'll finish this up. So here I have my bolognese with my fettuccine. I'm going to put that right inside the bowl. I'm going to top that with a little bit of bolognese sauce. A little garnish of olive oil. And a little sprinkle of Reggiano cheese. Just like that. And there you saw how we finished up the bolognese sauce. I rolled out the pasta, and then we have beautiful fettuccine with bolognese sauce. Your pasta won't change, just the cutter that you're going to use. Let's see how I did. Really good. Pasta's nice and tender. It has good flavor, good flour. We use good eggs. Tastes great. I hope you guys try it out. Send me pictures of how you make your pasta.